Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for change. What have we seen in this country? It has been going to the dogs. We've seen a situation in which immigration has run completely out of control, where we're locking people up for hurty words whilst allowing shoplifters to roam free, where our democracy has been mocked and traduced, where our religion has been run into the ground, where our traditional independent courts have been made vassals of the left, and also the way that our police has now served only to attack you. The fact that whatever way you vote, nothing ever changes, and the anger and hatred that was developed between the establishment and ordinary people because we dared to vote for British independence. This country is a great country because it's full of great people. It's got a large number of bad people who've moved in rather more recently, but nevertheless, it is a great country, and I think we need to fight back. And so, the other day, on a whim, I asked you to donate to the Patriot Fund. Don't worry, this isn't the message of the video. And a few people did, and actually a couple of quid came in. And I thought, what do I want to do with this money? Because I've been given an opportunity to now politically campaign courtesy of the donors that have put money in. And I've decided I'm going to go on tour. I'm going to start running shows right across the country. But in addition to that, I'm going to start campaigning with you in your ordinary communities, wherever you are in the country. I'm going to come along, I'm going to help campaign, and then I'm going to do a stage show in the evening to hopefully persuade more people round to our way of thinking. Now, it's going to be a mix of a bit of fun and serious politics. It's probably going to be similar to That Was the Woke That Was my TV show on Talk TV, simply because that's the best way of drawing people in and persuading them round to our way of thinking. So rather than being negative, rather than sitting here all day moaning, which by the way is quite good fun, particularly for a man of my age, I think it's important to get out and about and start talking to real people. So I hope that you will help me. The campaign and indeed the stage show will be funded partly by ticket sales, but mostly by the Patriot Fund. The link is in the description if you want to help me out. Some people have made big donations, some people have made small donations, and some people can't afford to make any donations at all. That's fair enough. The next thing I'm going to do, and this I want you to keep an eye on this channel, I'm going to start advertising for where the venues are going to be for the tour. But the first one is, and I can't believe I'm telling you this, the Birmingham NEC on the 28th of March, after the Reform Conference. Now, I know that not everybody is a member of Reform, but the evening entertainment is going to be me, and I'm really, really looking forward to that. As it stands, you can only go if you're attending the conference itself, but the conference only costs a £5 to attend, and I'll put the link to that in the description. If you come to the conference, then you'll be able to come to my event for free. So I suppose what you could do is buy a ticket for a £5 and then not attend the conference and come to my bit if you really, really want to. Obviously, I'm not making any money off it, which is why I've asked for donations to try and fund some of it. But this is the important thing. I just think that we more than ever need to put our money where our mouth is. I'm not saying that what I'm doing now is it can be in any way compared to the people that ran in Normandy and the people at the Somme and all that sort of thing. But we have a challenge today. And our challenge is that our country is being pulled down and ruined. Now, it's not being ruined by a foreign enemy, though you may describe some people as a foreign invader. It's being destroyed by our own government, by our own leadership, by our own judiciary, by our own police, by our own human rights lawyers. And so we have to fight them. Not in a physical sense, but we do have to fight them intellectually. And the biggest thing that caused us to lose more than anything else, and the biggest friend to Richard Harmer and Keir Starmer and all of these people, the biggest friend is the British people simply giving up. Them saying, look, you can't do anything, forget about it, you're never going to win, it's just a waste of time. That is the way that tyranny is successfully rolled out in Britain. And also these little incremental changes. I never noticed, and I will admit this, I never noticed when they decided that the judiciary, the judges, would no longer be appointed by the Lord Chancellor. I didn't realise what that would do to the independence of the British courts. I didn't realise that suddenly that role of the Lord Chancellor, who swears an oath to the British people to do the right thing and keep the courts independent, the abolition of that power would lead to such problems in the courts. But okay, I admit I made a mistake. but I'm a fast learner. I didn't realise the creation of the College of Policing would be so destructive on the rights of British people in relation to professional law enforcement. I didn't realise the way that letting the NUS, the National Union of Students, away with the stupidity it was running on diversity, so-called diversity, would lead to a country that is slipping quickly towards apartheid against the white majority. I didn't realise that was going to happen. But as I say to all of these, I'm a fast learner. And it's time to now get out and about. And it's time to tell people that they can make a change in their own community. I'm not going to support any one particular political party. Do you know what? There are still Conservatives I like. There are definitely UKIPers I like. And let me tell you, there are loads and loads and loads of Reform people I like, notwithstanding the problems. And what I'm not going to do, and what I'm going to commit to you, is to this. I really think it's important in my position to help people, ordinary people, understand the world around them. I don't think that ordinary people are stupid. I think that if it came to my knowledge of debating and your knowledge of, say, plumbing, I suspect you would know your specialist subject better than I know my specialist subject. But given that my specialist subject is to try and help people understand politics and governance, then let's do that. Let's get out there and do it. And let's run around the country. And when we finish the first tour, let's start a second tour. And when we finish the second tour, let's start the third tour. Do you know something? If necessary, I'll do what Andrew Breitbart did. I'll launch my own network if the national television networks don't support what we're doing. Who cares? We have a great country and we have a great opportunity, and we can stand by and let what these people are doing to us be successful. Or we can say, do you know what? Every single time the British government has been tested in the history of the United Kingdom, it's been absolutely woeful. Look at what's his name? Oh, the guy, Peace in Our Time, Chamberlain. Absolutely dreadful. But in the end, we got it together, didn't we? And in 1945, we won. I believe that we can win again. I believe that this country is not sunk. And I believe that this national tour makes a contribution towards that. Now, some people in the comment section will say, oh my God, what a tiny thing to do. How pathetic. Asking your viewers to send you a few quid so you can go out on the road and tell people to stand up for themselves and stand up for their own community, to tell them what their rights are when it comes to police, to tell them how to defend themselves in court, to tell them how to contact the Free Speech Union if they get sacked from their job for saying something honest. That may sound small to you, and for some people it is. I think it's absolutely huge. I think that it's a start at fighting back to this country. I think other people will make their own start, and I think just like an army, we will have different regiments and different battalions doing different things. This is the thing that I hope to contribute. Please donate to the Patriot Fund, and please come on the 28th of March. And then we're going to announce more tour dates. Help us by signing up to all of them. No, sorry, signing up to the one near you. Until next time, goodbye.